Welcome to episode 7, first and only SaaS Talk Show, featured on LinkedIn, where I cover secrets of rapid revenue growth for SaaS companies. If you're watching this episode for the first time, check out our other series at our LinkedIn company page. And I'll leave the link in SaaS Growth Ventures in the comments below. I also include a bonus surprise, especially for you at the end. So grab a pen and paper, since you would need to take some notes. Fantastic. Without a further ado, my topic today is don't sell the painting, let the painting sell itself. Have you ever bought the painting before? Why do people buy it? Well, some people buy painting because they like it. They buy it because they want to look at it, because maybe they want to be part of it. It reminds them about the past or maybe a desired future. Maybe it's all about memories or dreams or escape from this world. Most founders struggle with presenting the value to customers. Try to position or imagine that you're selling a painting. It is exactly the same process. In sales, it's your job to showcase your gains and outcomes. What does your software as a service product offer? Think for a second. When you present gains and outcomes, you are painting a picture of what the future's going to be for that prospect. In other words, you're letting the future sell itself. You're painting the picture of what your product or service provides to your customers. You're allowing your customer to see themselves inside the painting. What gains and outcomes look like, you're more obvious to them. Let's talk more about how to paint a picture. Well, in order to paint a picture, you need brush, paints, canvas, and other basic tools. In sales, this is called slides. Presentation, right? What do you paint and project first? Well, you need to paint a narrative or story in sales. In other words, a case study. Now you have all the slides and case study. What is your first brushstroke? Well, first step affects many customers like you or your clients. And that problem has 3 core components. First, it has frequency. The frequency relates to how often this problem occurs. The second component consists of consequences. How frequently does someone encounter issues or risk if that specific problem is not solved? Thirdly, there is a cost to this problem. That cost can come in the form of maybe headaches, missed opportunity, or loss of real money. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are a doctor and you are selling Tylenol, the pain medicine. You go into a street and there are thousands of people. So how do you identify a patient that needs help? Well, of course, you can scream loudly and say, "I'm selling Tylenol." And that's what most SaaS founders do. Instead, perhaps a more effective tactic is to find out how often the problem occurs for each person. So think of it for a second. People get sick, people get a cold, and they get a flu. But that frequency of that problem only happens once or twice a year. As a result, you're going to be talking to thousands of people to find out only one person that might potentially have a flu symptom. That's not so obvious. Too much work and no results. And that is exactly what happens for most SaaS companies today. They're reaching out to thousands of people in order to find out that one person who potentially has the pain best remedies by your Tylenol. It is wise to think about what symptoms a person might develop before he or she realizes they have a flu. And it typically starts with aches and pains, weakness, loss of appetite, headaches, right? Headaches that occur before you're feeling sick or maybe chills or something like that. My point is, initially it is a small discomfort. Then that discomfort level increases in frequency, cost, and has more consequences. Some people will fight the flu, and other people will not actually develop a full symptoms. When you can find the people that have those potential symptoms or small indication of it. That is the frequency you're looking for. You're not looking for when the person broke their arm that needs to be set and casted. The second issue, what are the consequences?